and then people in that neighborhood contacted our I-team. Our Joe Holden is live in Duryea with this exclusive story. Joe?
Candace, good evening. It was chilling to hear Ed and Mary Wynn rattle off the names of the people who have died from cancer in this neighborhood, and they believe there is a common denominator. And it wasn't until they contacted us that we were able to verify the DEP has been working to clean up this site, though for the Wynns, they are now growing more concerned than ever.
Told everybody at work in there it was cancer patient.
Ed and Mary Wynn can count more than 24 cancer cases within a one-block radius of their home. Ed called it scary. His wife agreed.
It is, when you see how many people are dying from cancer, your neighbors.
The Duryea couple was stunned to see workers on the old TP Corporation property earlier this summer. They say the business's owners dumped a toxic brew of chemicals behind the plant. The Wynns say they first made their complaint to Duryea leaders in 1959. They claim the dumping went on for decades.
We were afraid, of what we were smelling, what we were breathing in. All of us seem to have respiratory problems, plus the cancer around here.
Mary had breast cancer 15 years ago. She's in remission. Ed's now battling prostate cancer. Both point the finger of blame at TP Corporation. So when workers decked out in hazmat suits showed up at the site a few months ago, their interests were piqued. Turns out the Department of Environmental Protection has been working to clean the site.
There are some of the substances that did leak. We're trying to determine to what extent they leaked. They haven't gone off the property, but we're trying to assess any groundwater or surface water contamination.
The DEP confirmed 300 barrels were previously removed from the property. They contained paint, acetone, sulfuric acid, and potassium hydroxide. But the DEP has yet to find evidence of dumping. Neighbors, including the Wynns, had no idea what was going on.
We did file a plan with the Borough of Duryea last year, and there was a public comment period from June until September.
As football and baseball practices wrapped up, parents were surprised to hear about the work. After all, the site is a stone's throw away from where their children are playing.
This is the first time hearing about this, though. Now it makes me nervous.
You can see with the sports complex, there's a lot of kids roaming around here, football practice. So, yeah, there is a high cancer rate in the area, so that is a valid concern.
When we see the kids rolling around in that grass, and we see those men working there, and saw them in the summertime with them hazmat suits on, and I thought to myself, my gosh, are the kids breathing that chemicals in?
Well, TP Corporation shut down more than 10 years ago because of bankruptcy and environmental issues. Our efforts to reach their former owners were unsuccessful tonight. The DEP is currently taking soil samples here. They expect those test results to be back soon. We did put a call into the state's Department of Health to see if there is any potential evidence of a cancer spike. The results were not immediately available. Live tonight in Duryea, Joe Holden, Eyewitness News.